What's the new? It's your girl Dada Do Live in Effect, and we are here on Can You Talk About It or Not? Some talk with me, see what's going on. But we got a special guest, my main man. Y'all already know we the junkies, Big Chill.
What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Big Chew. Been a minute, but I'm back. How y'all doing? Westside YouTube, Westside Facebook, Westside that I do. What's good, man? It's good.
Man, man, hey, everything is good with me, dog. How are you, man?
Man, I'm good. Chilling here, ready to talk, ready to get
Yeah,
my
yeah,
two
yeah.
cents.
Talk about it, chop it up a
Good.
little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me turn up the volume real quick on you so I can hear my boy. What's going on? Okay. There you go.
It's loud. I don't know what that is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, yeah, man. So raise your glass if you got one, bro. At
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, we have to get through some trials and tribulations. You feel me? So cheers to you. Oh wait, one more setback real quick. Shit. So what's been up with you though, man? Like,
Chilling,
what's
man.
new?
Just one day at a time. Just doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Parenting, you know that parenting life, man. Just
Oh yeah, definitely know that. Definitely know
living,
that parenting life. That parenting life. Oh, shout out to us.
man,
Yeah, feel me?
living in those crazy times that we living in, you know. So
Definitely. But yeah, raise your glass, man. Cheers up to you. You know what I'm saying? And the happy New Year's. And we in the middle of the year, so we winning for real. To be honest, we really winning.
yep.
But yeah, I got a few things I want to talk about.
All right, I'm here for it. What we talking about?
All right, Mitchell. That's what I want to know. Do people get in relationships for wants or needs?
A little bit of both. I feel, and I say it's a little bit of both because I believe the want comes from what people think uh, perfect life is. You know, like
Right.
you got the high paying job, you got the family, the house, the picket fence, all that. And since we was kids, that's been pushed in our face. If you look at the Disney movies or you look at romantic movies, Lifetime, when they do play stuff that's romantic, it's, Lifetime is a whole other topic for a whole other day. But anyway, uh, and the need is more so validation. I think.
So what do you mean by
For,
validation?
I mean,
Oh, it's echoing.
um, probably one of the your phone mic is probably on.
Oh, okay, hold on. 1 second. I'm having all the technicals right now. We gonna be all right. Oh my god, my mic is off though.
Your phone mic is off.
Yeah, you still here?
Yeah,
You still hear the chirping?
yeah, that's feedback.
It wasn't just doing that. Okay, you know what? This is what we gonna do. How about now?
It's still there, but it sounds like it's fading away. It's trying to. Let me see if I could do something on my end.
Sorry, y'all. It's a little, ain't nobody tuning in right now, but that's okay because we just back at it. And let me explain to y'all about this new podcast. It's called you want to talk about it or not, because there's so many things that people are afraid to talk about, and I'm not one of those people. So we're gonna talk about it on this stage.
All right, it's pretty much gone now.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't know what he did, but he did it.
All right, now back to the
Now,
validation.
okay, yeah,
Once you know, marriage has a underlining tone, right? Like you get married, that means that you were chosen. You were good enough to get picked. You're validated. Like, look, y'all, somebody wanted me. Like, and that's kind of where I think the need falls in on some people, not all. Mind you, this isn't everyone's thing. There's people out there that they do it for love and all that other stuff, and there's some people that do it for money. There's some people that have to do it because there was a sign at birth. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, my thing is this. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Let me see if I could do
I think
this.
it's on.
Try something else. Oh, come on.
Our logic was trying to handle the sound. He's a man. I'm gonna try to. Oh my god.
Oh,
You know what we're gonna do? Oh, yeah.
see.
What can you do?
Oh, yeah.
sounds good.
Okay. I'll switch to my headphones.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that'll help. Oh, the echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it did a lot. All right, so here's my thing. I mean, we, it's all over the place right now, y'all. Forgive us. Having technical difficulties, but you know how this shit goes. We don't run it. But anyway, let me take a shot. Let me take a shot because people talk like,
Is your phone sound on? Cut that shit all the way down.
I muted the mic.
No,
Oh,
fuck the
okay.
mic. Yeah, cut it all the way
Can you hear me?
down. Yeah, there you just
That's
fine.
probably what it was. That's probably what it was. Definitely. As a matter of fact, I'll just turn it all the way down. And you're good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, perfect. Look what we found it. All right, man. I wish I could cut this whole video at this point, but now I know what we could do to get that going. But anywho, yeah. So I think sometimes people marry, even with regular relationships or even with marriage. I feel like people, you have to. I feel like you have to want a person
Mm-hmm.
instead of need a person for a relationship to work better. And I say that because, as for me, I can speak for me. I I I want certain things from like another person. Not, baby, I'm talking about you, but I want things from like another human being, like affection and stuff like that. But I don't need the money. I don't need you know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
want love. I want my wife because I love her. I want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I'm not with her because she is rich or whatever may have you, or famous or on her way to be famous, I'm not gonna jump on her coattail to try to get to the top and then eventually fall in love with her. That's not the type of time I'm on. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
people are like that in this generation.
Yeah. Well,
Because if we break it down generation wise, then you feel what I'm saying?
true, but we can break it down generational rise, and at the core, if we're talking about relationship and potential marriage, the I would think the main goal is survival, right? Like we got to get to our old age.
What do you mean? Break that down. Break that down for me. Survival.
Well, like we clearly, especially now, I'll use today's generation as an example. It's almost impossible for the average person, a middle class person, to run a whole, operate a whole family. Like a person, their partner, and two, three kids. It's almost impossible for one income. So
Okay.
the the two incomes would help tremendously. But also, we're all on this earth for a short amount of time, and we all would like to live as long as we can. So let's just say, in a perfect world, we go to 80, 85. We need to be able to survive to make it that
Okay.
long, both financially and physically. So, yeah, love is great, but we can't tune out the fact that love is an emotion. Sometimes I'm gonna feel like I love you, and sometimes I'm gonna feel like you get on my fucking nerves.
And that's in marriage. And you know, I watched something the other day, and it was Viola Davis. She was talking about her husband. She said that she felt like she said when she really realized like he was like not like what she really realized, but she felt like marriage is the when you get to the point where you don't like this motherfucker for real,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't trade you for nobody else type shit. You know what I'm saying?
yo, real
And I
talk.
agreed with that. I agreed with that. Like you have to because of the representative. Don't forget about
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Which goes
Excuse me. The
plays on what you
representative.
said.
Go ahead.
Oh, it plays off of what you said about wants and needs. Because if your representative don't line up to who you are, then what was the reason that you did that? Because you wanted to, or you needed to.
And also think about how business relationships work, right?
Uh-huh.
If you're grinding, right, and me and you meet, right? I'm a rapper. Let's say you were a A&R, right? And I'm a rapper, and I meet you by networking. Our relationship is started because I need to see how far we can go. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So I don't really
yeah,
think it's just I don't think it's just marriage. Well, we were mainly talking about relationships and marriage, but I think
yeah.
relationships as a whole is a want or need something. Like I can want to get to know you because I feel like damn he was cool. Like I can see man this dude kicking it at the bar drinking. You feel me? Or
Mhm.
I need to see if he can get my music to the next level,
Right,
right?
right, right. Yeah.
So I
I
just think it's
mean,
like I think it's just like a excuse me. I think it's just like a it depends. I got with my wife. I could speak on my behalf of my wife. I got with my wife because I I can't say I wanted her because I didn't know she wanted me. I didn't even know she liked me, to be
right,
honest. You feel
right.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I already knew that I had a relationship with her as a friend. So there was a relationship established. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah.
as I'm in the as I'm as we link up and then we become married. Of course, I want this. I want to see my life, the rest of my life with you.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like when I got with her, it was like, oh, she got this size of a house, and I got this size of a house. I want to be with her because her house is bigger, and then I'm gonna want her later. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Would you agree that a
And I think
marriage
that just
is
has to go.
would you agree that a marriage is more about duty than anything else?
What do you mean by duties?
As far as the the roles that we take up in our relationship, and I'm saying like you do what you're supposed to do, I do what I'm supposed to do, regardless on if we mad at each other that day. Duty, like you're doing what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I agree 100%
Yeah,
with that. I
yeah.
agree 100% with
Which
that
is why when you said
because there
about
is.
Viola Davis and how her husband gets on her nerves, but she wouldn't want anyone else again. That's powerful because yeah, them motherfuckers gonna get on your nerves. But are you gonna do your
Yeah,
duty?
you definitely gonna get to a point where it's like, yo, like, please don't, no, like, bro, like, I'm so over this. Like, stop talking to me. You know what I'm saying? But in the
Yeah.
same breath, it's like, at the end of the day, for me, I would want. Well, my wife got an attitude. I hate when she got an attitude. But when she got an attitude, I wouldn't want to deal with anyone else's type of attitude, but my wife's type of attitude. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
So it's like
yeah.
I can deal with this for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is a very powerful statement to say like when you look at your partner, you just like I can't stand you, but you know I want to be with you. I wouldn't trade it for a world. I wouldn't
Mm,
walk this earth for nobody else but you because at the end of the day, a real love and a real marriage to me is that when shit is at its worst, we'll find some kind of grain of sand to move forward. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's
Yeah.
love. Like that's how I think that's how marriage works. But you also got
It
quitters in
should.
marriage.
Yeah, and
You got
yeah, and yeah, there's quitters because of selfish reasons. Well, mainly selfish reasons, and like in some cases, not all. This is like minute stuff. But you get with someone and you want to spend the rest of your life with them. Y'all get married, and one of y'all ends up becoming a paraplegic. That's tough. It's tough.
that is tough, but also what I believe is tough is because I deal with this on my own. I have my own eye situation and
Mm,
what may have you. And with when you have blind situations, you're not gonna really think, especially if your eyes change the color. Like my eyes change colors, so you're not really sure who's really trying to check for you, right? Like you don't think there's an option pool out there. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because like, who gonna want to deal with this shit? I don't drive. Who's gonna want to drive me every fucking where? Who's gonna not complain about it? And then when you're in that
Mm,
situation, when I'm in that situation, I'm like, I pick and choose what's really important for where for me to go. So my
mm,
wife don't have to just be taking me. Oh, I'm gonna kick with the homie. Now she dropped me off at the homie house. Like, nah, like it gotta be important.
right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. So okay, Chewy, that was the good topic. That was the first topic that we was gonna chop it up about. But I want to know another topic. I want to know your perspective on dating your spouse. It doesn't have to be your wife. It could be your girlfriend. It could be whatever. You're now. Now I'm gonna talk about the booze and the sneaky links in a little bit. But what do
I
you think
think
about dating? Like how much important is dating for you in your
it's
life?
very important. I mean, hopefully, most relationships start out by dating. Like, you have to court someone, you have to get to know them. And it doesn't stop there.
That you gotta
Like,
court someone.
soon as you get them and excuse me, soon as you get them, you can't chill and be like, all right, I got them, so now I could be lazy. And it's like, nah, it's important to keep that spontaneity up. Like, whatever reason, however reason y'all got together, whatever caught your eye about them, whatever caught they eye about you got to keep it going. You can't just get lazy with it.
But
Uh,
okay, but how about this? Give me a breakdown. I'm gonna put my own relationship on the line here. I love you, Davon Martin. I'm gonna put my situation on the line right here. Like I said, me and my wife met up for drinks. So I didn't really know what her life consists of or what may have you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I didn't know like, oh, she like to do this, so we gotta keep doing that. But in reverse, my wife did watch my life because she's the one that was pursuing me, and I didn't know that. But she did see I'm kind of like an outgoing person. So when we got together, I noticed like that's what she does too. But also she's a let's make a palette and watch a movie type of person.
Well, you gotta
See
keep
what I'm saying?
that shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever let those type of things be few and far between because people tend to miss out on the romance. Like, again, like this whole marriage for love stuff, this is new. This is fairly new. Like, we gotta remember before the 1900s, it was mostly pre-range marriages. It was based on family,
Oh
genetics,
man,
wealth,
you're
all
right.
that. Yeah. So this whole marrying for love stuff is new. So it's like you really got to keep that romance going for real. Like,
And that could be hard though.
oh, really hard.
That could be hard. Can you
Really
hear me?
hard. Yeah. Yeah. It could
1
be
second.
really hard.
My wife is texting me. Hold on 1 second.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard as hell, honestly. But
yeah.
you got to keep it going. I mean, I think it's beautiful because it just doesn't take a lot, right?
No.
Like it's simple. Well, it depends on who you're dealing with too. See, it's so much going on in the world, man. We come from an era where our parents was been together for forever.
Yeah.
And I be trying to sit back like when my dad was still alive, I be trying. I mean, shout out to you. Your parents are still together after all this time. They're still both breathing. So shout out to my auntie, my uncle. I love you so much. But think about the shit that they went through. Like you still love this motherfucker. Like
it's crazy.
What?
Crazy. But then again, that's where that duty come back around. You know, like they made a commitment to each other. Despite the good and the bad and the ugly, you know, they kept it together.
And the ugly when they get ugly,
it's ugly. It's like
it's
ugly. I'm guessing it's over though. It gotta be over, and the next day it'd be just regular. And I was like, what?
I admire it. True, man.
I admire it. Like, yo, I want that one day. Not that ugly, but I want that bond. Like, yo, I ain't going nowhere.
Well, you know, see, the difference is, Shui, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, man. In today's time, what the problem is to me is that people want to get married because of the I'm married.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Talk about it. Talk about it. Validation.
It's good validation, right? So we're in a state where, like, our parents, they looked up. My mom met my dad when she was like 18, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? They remember 34 years. You feel me? Rest in peace, dad. But my sister met her husband at like 18, and she's been with him for 32 years. You know what I'm saying? But also through all those decades that they endured until now, or probably 2 decades at this point now, there was no social media.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, none.
So instead of I feel this way and I feel that way, and posting it on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, you have to deal with that shit. So
have to.
What I think is true, and why relationships and marriages fail today is I'm not gonna blame social media, so y'all don't get mad at me. But don't act like y'all play a part. right? And today, oh, I lost you. I lost you. I can't hear you no more. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me? Hold on. I can't hear her. Hold on 1 second. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You sound like a robot.
Okay.
Dude's mic is muted. I can't hear him.
Oh, Shui's mic is muted. So let's go to Shui and unmute his mic. Okay, so can you hear me?
All right.
Oh, we have some technical difficulties.
So, reverse it. Cut down your computer and cut up your phone and unmute your phone and mute your computer. Reverse.
Okay.
Even though you might have to pull your phone in, though. I don't know how that works.
Oh, hold on. I gotta cut it up. Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, but you still
Sound
robotic.
robot.
Yeah.
What's going on? This conversation was getting good. Hold on.
Yeah.
What's up, Andy?
What's up? How you been?
I've been chilling. How you been?
Good.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep, you're
Yes.
No.
There you go.
Still no?
fine. Yeah.
All right, so I'm back. All right. So all right, check this out. So shout out to my cousin Andy. She just joined us. What we were talking about was Andy, turn your phone sideways. What we were talking about was, do you think dating is important in a relationship? Oh, your shit's all the way fucked up. Do you think dating is important in a relationship? There you go.
Do I think dating is what?
Important in a relationship.
Is important in a relationship.
Yeah. Like going on dates and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why? Like, why do you think? Yeah.
Because nobody wants
What
to
is your
just
ideal date?
I know from my point of view, nobody wants to
We
sit
can't
there
hear it now.
date.
Get up, do something, bond.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear.
All right,
Can
so
you
what
hear
is your ideal date
Yeah.
though? Like,
Yeah.
what is your ideal date?
For me, it's anything where we can connect and talk and have face-to-face time and stuff. Like
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, I like the Cheesecake
I ain't never been. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I don't know what the big deal is.
No.
People crying, but I ain't never been to the Cheesecake Factory.
like I'll go, take me to Red Lobster.
I took my wife to Cheesecake Factory for the first time.
A picnic. You can have.
All right, but hold on. But Andy, y'all was about to say. I was about to say. So if you feel so you think like if your dude was like, come on, baby, I'm gonna take you on the date, and he just took you to a park, had a box of Little Caesars, and a couple of shots. That's all he had though. Is he cool? Is that cool?
Maybe not the first date.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Yes or no?
If we're already in a relationship, then yeah. But if that's the first date, then no. No.
All right. So what's your typical first date then? Let's do that.
I want to be wine and dine
On the first date.
on the first date because it's something I never had. Like I want to be.
But you and that person just getting to know each other.
I can dress up and get dolled up, heels, a dress, makeup, hair done, type thing. I don't want to just go and we go somewhere like a fast food restaurant or something, or somewhere where I can just throw on sweatpants and call it a first date. Like, no, that's not what I want.
So no Cheesecake Factory.
Cake Factory, I dressed up for her. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so how many
Somewhere-
months? How many
down.
months does it have to be?
I don't know.
How many months does it have to be for you to get the little Caesars and the beer and the little shots at the park? How many dates do you got to be on?
I don't know. A lot of my relationships have been backwards, so I don't know.
Backwards, huh? You want to care to elaborate?
No.
Okay,
No.
so how much do we got to spend on the first date?
All right. There you go.
Okay, what's the question?
How much does he got to spend on the first date? For a wine and dine.
More than $30.
For a wine and dine, Andy, I think you lowballing yourself. A wine and dine is more than $100. What are you talking about? $30?
No.
That's that little.
I mean,
secret
Chewy,
trip
today alone, Chewy went to McDonald's. Chewy went to a McDonald's and bought 2 burgers and some fries, and the man spent $22. So $30 is what you say? I spend $100 every time me and my wife go eat. Okay. So 30, cousin, you're lowballing yourself, bro.
I
Take
said
it up.
more than
Lowballing yourself.
$30.
2024.
So anything above $30.
So someone could take you on a date with $30
Y'all
30,
breaking
50,
up.
30, 50, and you cool.
Chewy, keep
I
chopping
can't
it up.
hear
I gotta
y'all
do
both
something real
breaking
quick. I gotta
up.
grab something.
And the cameras are frozen.
All right. So someone could take you on a date with $35 and you cool.
Huh?
$35 is good enough?
I can't hear you. You sound like a robot.
Oh, dang. Now I got the robot treatment. That's tough.
Why the fuck would she do that?
What happened now?
Dang, what's up with this robot shit?
All right, so can you hear me, Andy?
Yeah, now I can.
Do I still sound like a robot?
No, you don't no more.
No. Hold on, y'all go give me a second.
All right. So $35 is cool, is what you're saying.
What is $35 getting you in these days now?
That's getting you little Caesars,
That's what I wanna
some
know.
beers, and some shots. That's what
You said what?
You hear me? You hear me,
No,
Shu?
what you say?
Oh, yeah.
Shu, you hear me?
I said so more than 30. So 35 is cool.
$35 getting you.
I don't know. Like I said, I never actually been on dates like that. Like,
You need to go on a date, Andy. Somebody got to take you out. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so hold on, Chewy. You tell me, thank you guys for tuning in, but you tell me, Chewy, how would you take a woman on your first date, taking her out? Tell me that.
How much would I
Because I date
spend?
my wife all the time. All the time, okay?
I'd spend nothing less than $150.
It's nasty.
No, that's not my question, Big Shoe. My question to you is, what is your typical date?
Oh, well, you know, I ain't nothing fancy. We gonna go eat somewhere. I would prefer to like go up on like go up in the mountains and find a ledge and just look at the stars and chill and talk after the dinner. But if she like a movie type chick, then I guess we can go to a movie. But I would rather like walk the beach or be up in somebody's mountain range in some nature, just talking and shit. Keep it a bean. You know.
That's dope. So you kind of like a look over the city kind of man. Like let me take you out, and then we're gonna go look over the city and chop it up a little bit.
Yeah, because I want to know what's in here.
I hear that.
Like, what's in here? Are the lights on and is someone home? I need to know.
Break it down to me, Big Chewy. You turn that mirror up. What does that mean? You ain't gonna know Chewy on the first date because at the end of the day, you got that 6 months. A motherfucker can watch YouTube and learn how to talk right now.
No, that's true. That's true. But that first 6 to 8 months is gonna let me know, because you can't keep that representative too long.
That's true. That motherfucker will wear off, even if you ain't prepared for it to wear off. I mean, I think everybody's a victim of that. I don't think it's just like obviously I date women. Well, I'm married to my wife.
Everybody
but anyway,
put their best foot forward.
I feel like there you go. There you go.
Everybody.
That's a pretty solid accusation, Big Chewy. I respect that right there. Andy, so let me ask you this, Andy. We are live on YouTube and you got this baby's butt on the camera. That's fucked up. You're muted. We are live. You got the baby's butt on YouTube.
Can we not say those two words together? YouTube.
Now, Andy.
Can nobody see him?
I was like, this is disrespectful. Everybody can see him. He's live. His ass is in the camera. Let me see his face, at least.
They can't see his face.
Don't let us see his face.
All right, my question to you, Andy, is this, and we're gonna change it. We had 37 minutes. We supposed to only go 15, but we here now. So we had a little complications. My last thing for you, Andy, before I go to the next topic is, if a man took you out to a restaurant, out to drinks, and then took you to go look over the city for the view, is that a good date for you?
No.
What are your expectations?
Because
dinner in the movie, dinner in the club.
If you go look at the view stuff like.
Hold on. I said dinner, drinks, and go look at the view is what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you go do that, they're gonna expect something afterwards.
Not everybody is the same. I'm so glad you both are on this call.
Well, the few people I've been with.
Chewy, would you expect something after?
Would I expect it? No.
Oh, so you basically going off your type.
I wouldn't expect it, but I would be lying if I said that the reason why I would go do that is because I know women are emotional creatures, and if I can get her feeling some type of way looking at the stars in the sky, I might have a better chance. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Come on now.
I wouldn't expect
Come on now. I'm here for that. Hey, Chewy, I'm a romantic like that too. So I'll take my wife to go eat, and then I'll take her to, if you want to go bowling or something, and then I'll take you, let's go look at the stars, or let's go to the
walk the beach,
fucking get in my truck and lift up the back and let's lay in it and chill. You feel me? I would do that. But again, Andy also said that of the people she's been with. So your type is what you're saying, right?
What you attract.
Because if you're attracting the same people, you have a type.
I guess. I don't know.
Do you have?
What is your
I'm
what
putting
is your
that.
ideal man? And
I
Go ahead,
don't
Shui.
know.
You come on, Andy. You gotta know. Come on.
I don't. Why do you think I'm still
Go ahead and
single?
get some drinks in you. You gotta know. She said I'm still single. I don't think single got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think single got nothing to do with it. I mean, my opinion. She got to get her a drink to it. She don't know how to handle the conversation.
Well, in the meantime, I'll tell you my ideal woman since you married already, Donna.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
My ideal chick is someone who's down to earth. Well, first. Secondly,
Okay.
she gotta have some sense up there. She don't need to be no brain surgeon or nothing like that. She just gotta know when shit don't make sense, and she gotta be able to call out the bullshit. And she has to understand that I'm a homebody.
But
I
what
like
do you
being
want
out.
from your woman, though?
What do I want from her? I want her to be loyal. The hell?
Okay, so what if opposite attract? What if your wife is your girl or your wife? Okay, but what if your good thing. I'm glad you said that because the next topic is almost about that. And we almost out of here, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, Andy, jumping in with us.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like I asked Andy, what would you think besides the brains, the loyalty, and all that? The woman, what kind of woman do you think is like adequate to you? Like she gotta. What if she's opposite? What if she's a clubber and you're not?
Then she ain't my woman. I don't mind going out, but clubbing ain't
Ooh,
my
y'all
thing.
get it. You
So
see?
I'm more on some like, let's travel, let's see the world, let's go see some shit we ain't seen before. If you want to go out, that's what I'm on. Like the beach and flipping, going to like the Grand Canyon, shit like that. But if you just want to go club, man, I'm 37 years old. I ain't got time for that. Been there, done that. Like the club, ain't no one in the club but young people. I ain't got time for that.
No. I feel that. I agree with you on that too. You know, like for me, I think that's what it is. Like me and my wife, man, we'll hop in the car, man. We'll drive to Vegas, man, just overnight. You know what I'm saying? Just to reconnect, and we could do nothing. We could go get some Nacho Daddy, eat it, go back to the hotel, and watch Law and Order, and we feel like we are refreshed, like in our relationship.
Yeah.
So I feel that. I mean, I'm not really here for the want to be in the club all night, every night thing either, regardless if we perform and we do those kind of things. So that's where we should
That's
be.
different though.
I'm not like.
Isn't that girl that bullied you?
No, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Andy, mutual camera, mutual mic. Yeah, we. I mean, that's what I feel that. Like, I'm not here for the clubbing. And I think like when I was single, man, because I had a time in my life where I was single. I mean, you know that obviously you're my fucking best friend. But where I was like, okay, I want to go out. I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? But then the women that I was meeting at the time, I'm like, no. I can't deal with no girl that want to smoke weed all day. I can't deal with no girl that want to be in the club every night. I can't. That ain't my thing. I smoke weed from time to time. So if I got a girl that want to smoke weed all day, it's just not gonna work for me.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Same here. And I smoke weed, not all day. So she can't smoke weed all day. That's crazy. You gotta have other stuff going on. Besides where the weed at or babe, can you roll up?
And don't be calling me telling me what kind of weed you got. Like, I just picked up some OG Bubba Cook. Like, did you pick up your house today, bitch? The last time I was there, it wasn't looking right. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Did you change your job?
That's where I'm at with it. So when I got with my wife, I'm 38. My wife is 31. So I didn't know what type of time she was on. When I got with her, she was 30. So I'm like, okay, she carry herself like a woman. She raised her child like she's a mother and a woman. But I'm like, what's she finna do after this? Like, you know what I mean? But she's more of a like, let's go eat, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, she don't smoke weed. You can smoke weed, but don't just smoke weed. Like I'm about to go to work and you getting up for work, but you gotta roll the blunt. Or we finna go work out. You gotta hit the blunt before we work out. Like,
thank you.
That's a good word for me.
Don't let weed.
I got one more. I got one more before we go. What happened to you? Said that?
I said, don't let weed be the only thing you move for.
Yeah, and then when you ain't got no weed, you mad. Like, what? You mad because you ain't got no weed, but our rent is not paid? Bitch, what is this? Like, you feel me? Like, I hear you on that. I hear you. I'm not for that. But I got one more question for y'all before we go, because we almost at an hour, and I swear we was only supposed to go 15 minutes. But what is your take on looking in your spouse's phone? And I'm gonna go ask you first, Chewy, because you're the only man on this live. So what is your take on looking in your girl phone?
I'm not doing it. Every time I did it, I found something I didn't like. I quit. I said, I'm not doing it no more. Every time I did it, I found something I didn't like, and I either broke the phone, threw it, something. I ain't doing it. If I feel like I have to look through your phone, I don't want your passwords. I don't want your location. I don't want none of that. Just can I trust you? That's what it really comes down to. Can I trust you? Sure. I would just like to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Andy, what's your take?
I'm going in the phone.
That's good.
Me going in the phone or them?
Yeah. What about how do you going in your spouse's phone?
I'll go in it, but not looking for anything. But like, if my phone is dead or whatever, then yeah, I'm gonna use your phone. But I'm not going to go check for nothing because I shouldn't feel the need to have to.
I agree. Because one thing for sure, if you go looking, you gonna find something. You gonna find something.
You know what?
But
my thing
if I
is
feel
this.
like I have,
this is how
if I feel the need, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just pick up and leave, or we're gonna talk about it and see. But if I feel like you lying, then I'm gonna leave. But I don't feel a need to go through people's
for me.
phone.
Yeah, I'm not going through your phone. I'm not going through your phone because if I go through your phone, and like Chewy said, and you said, I see something I don't like, now my attention is on what you've been doing, who you talking to, is there more people, what does this mean, why'd you post that? And I'm taking all my time and my energy into what you doing instead of putting my time and energy into loving you. So I don't want to go through your phone.
Exactly.
I don't want to be disappointed in you. I'm not touching your phone. My wife doesn't touch my phone. I don't touch my wife's phone. But if my phone, like you said, my phone is dead, oh baby, I need to make a call, I use the phone. Or she got her phone, or my son got her phone, and oh baby, let me see your phone, I want to Google something, I want to see. That's cool. But as far as when she sleep, I know the password to my wife's phone. When she sleep, I'm not opening her phone because I'm not saying she's doing anything, but if I don't like it could be something I just don't like. Now I'm gonna be like, what else are you doing that I don't fucking like? No, I'm gonna put my time and my energy into you, and your responsibility is to be loyal and respectful to me. Right? Do y'all agree?
Yeah, no.
Yep.
I agree, and it could be as small as people been DMing her, but she ain't even opened the message. I could feel some type of way. Like, how come you didn't tell me that all these people was in your DM?
Right.
Even though she ain't opened one message, I'm still gonna feel some type of way.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be so disrespectful or anything of that. But like you said, it could be DMs like, who the fuck is this? And I ain't never heard of that. And I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna put my time in you, and you have the options. And everybody got choices in this life to choose. I'm gonna open the DM and reply and give it some kind of attention, or I'm not. You feel what I'm saying?
Even if you don't, it's still like, why you didn't tell me?
Yeah, it's a why you didn't tell me situation.
Yeah.
And I can speak on the behalf of me. I've been in the inbox with a friend that I thought was my friend or was cool with me, right? And you not thinking nothing, but that friend turned it into a whole different situation. So now you look like you done some fucked up shit now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yet again, I'm not looking through your phone. I'm not doing any of that. Even if you handle the situations, if somebody so if you had a dude, Andy, and you had a girl, Chewy, and somebody on the outside texts them, oh hey, I seen your pictures, you're looking pretty, or you looking sexy. Are you mad at your spouse? Are you mad?
What
I'm
like
not gonna be mad, but I'm gonna ask.
what what's the
Why are
context
they
of the
asking you
picture?
this?
The context of the picture, she just getting ready for go to the club and she took a picture and she looked good. But then some nigga or some bitch, because we in that damn time, some bitch like, damn, you look sexy. And she thumbs it up. How you feeling?
Okay, see now her thumbing it up is the problem. Him saying it ain't the problem, but her thumbing it up is the problem.
I feel with you. I agree with you because to me, like my wife is pretty. So if somebody says she's pretty, I'm not gonna be like, what the fuck? Like I'm not gonna feel that kind of way because she is pretty. That's a fact, nigga. But if you thumbing it up and you hearting it, what the fuck that supposed to mean?
Right. Like, nah, we ain't
That's
doing
what I
that.
think.
You gotta
But
keep.
I mean, I don't know. This conversation. Go ahead, Chewy. Come on now.
No, I'm saying you just gotta keep them dry. You gotta keep them niggas on thirsty. Just keep them thirsty. Don't give them no type of play. Don't let them know that you seen it. Just keep them thirsty.
Man, let them be thirsty, dehydrated, whatever they gotta be. But hey, I want nothing to do with it. I know this. At the end of the day, I'm not looking through nobody's phone. And look, cause like I said, I can she can look at my phone and be like, well, who the fuck is this? Like, why you been FaceTiming her? Like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like at the end of the day, it's like trust your spouse. Don't worry about, you know what I'm saying, the outside person.
Yeah.
That's what I think, right? That's my point of view. What is this? That's my point of view on that, period. But I can guarantee you guys, I thank you guys for coming on here, chopping it up with me. And this is another episode of Can You Talk About It or Not? Because we're gonna talk about everything. My special guest, my cousin Andy, my boy Big Chew, my fucking cousin best friend, that's Big Chew. Everybody know we the Speaker Junkies. But we thank you guys for tuning in. It's your girl Donna Live in Effect. And it's a wrap, by G-Star.
Oh, that's it. It's over. Oh no, it's still going. I still see you right in the corner.
Yeah. I'm ending it right now. Hold on.